We're going down south. We got Peruvian Pisco. Making a Pisco Sour today.
And I see you have one of the things I've always been curious about. You have some bitters down there.
I got some bitters.
All
That'll
right.
come in later.
Sweet.
But yeah, I had Glenn over. I fed him some really mediocre canned cocktails earlier, so I feel kind of bad. I'm going to make them.
But I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we're going to make them an actual drink this time. Pisco Sour. This is kind of like a brandy. Certain varieties of grapes from the Peru area is what goes in here. It's not really aged. Sometimes they'll rest it in tanks for a year or two. But think of it as kind of a Peruvian brandy, if you would.
So this is something I've never had or experienced before. This is very interesting. Oh,
Yeah.
smells good.
It's got a real nice slight grapiness, if or try it.
All right.
So we'll start off with a shaker tin here. We're gonna go with a 2-ounce pour of the Pisco. It's the only liquor involved in this.
Pisco. I like the name.
Pisco. It sounds Italian to me, but it's not. And then we're gonna follow up with a simple syrup. Just a 1 part sugar, 1 part water mix. 3/4 ounce of a simple syrup. And I'm going to stab a lime.
Now it gets to the violence.
Yes. Anytime you can involve knives in the mix, that's great.
Absolutely.
So,
See, he's pulling out all kinds of stuff here. This is...
yep, it's got to be fresh.
This
Got
is
to be
what I
fresh. 3/4 ounce of lime.
See, I have a buzz, so I enjoy watching this even more.
Yeah, you don't even notice me spilling it everywhere.
Nice. It's part of the deal, right?
It's 3/4 ounce, and then I always like to take my tall tin, and we're going to utilize an egg. We're going to use the egg white, so just crack this open, kind of back and forth with this to separate the yolk from the white.
He's not yoking. I
And-
believe in bad joke.
It's
All
always,
right. That's good. That's damn good.
There's no
man.
shell in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I do it in a big
That
tin.
is tricky to do. As being, I enjoy cooking, so that's yeah.
Yep, and that's why I do it differently, because if I get shell in there and I put it in the small tin, I just wasted all that shit.
Well, just curious little
Potential.
question. You prefer using the white eggs because I've noticed with the brown eggs, if you use them, you tend to get a little bit. It's the stiffness of the shell sometimes.
I don't know that the color of the egg makes a difference, but I would not use anything larger than a large egg. Because eggs back in the time when these recipes were created, they wouldn't have eggs that big. They didn't have jumbo eggs. It would have been like a medium, a large sized egg. But first we're going to do a dry shake. So we're going to pour all that in. And you just want to set that on the center. Give it a good smack. No ice. Just kind of helps it emulsify. Think mayonnaise.
Sounds good.
So, not too long of a shake, maybe 8-10 seconds.
Love that vapor lock, though.
That's a pretty good seal. I hit it too hard.
Boozy.
Follow it up with a normal shake with some ice.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
It's going to taste good. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Once that's all frosted up,
Yes.
good to go.
I can see that. Rather lovely.
Get a nice coupe glass. We're going fancy today. Just want to strain this, you can double strain this, keep more of the ice out. If you do it good, you should get a nice frothy top. That's where the egg comes into play.
Interesting.
Nice foaminess coming from the egg.
Wow.
And it's honestly the only thing that the egg adds into the mix is
Interesting.
a little bit of that froth. So, the bitters, that's where the bitters come into play.
All right, here we go
We're
with the
gonna
bitters.
just garnish it, just put a couple little drops on the top. And what that's going to do is it's a little bit for the flavor, but you're going to get a nice aromatic scent when you go to actually sip it and drink on it. And it's always a neat little thing to take a toothpick, kind of swirl that around in the foam. If you're really good, you can make heart-shaped designs, things like that.
Make a little Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, I just swirl it. But that is how you make a Pisco Sour.
Alright, so
I give her a shot.
whole shot?
The whole, yeah, just chug it. Oh, you really did.
Oh wow.
It's not bad.
Interesting. I'm not sorry about the burp either.